What's that, Mandy? Ah, it's a half-eaten cake. Ha ha! Why do you have cake, Mandy? Ah, because they say birthday calories don't count. I mean, technically they do, but whatever. It is what it is. You only turn 38 once. I mean, twice, maybe 3 or 4 times. If you're scared of admitting that you're turning 40, then you're always 38 or 39. I think I need to go and brush my teeth before I proceed with this video. Before I do that, this is what I'm going to chat about today. I'm going to give you 38 valuable life lessons that I have learned over the last 38 years. Technically, it hasn't been over the last 38 years. It's been over the last 8 years, but let's just roll with 38 because that's how old I turned on Monday. Let's get into it. These 38 valuable life lessons that I have learned in no specific order are as follows. Number 1, you are in control of your actions. Number 2, things worth having don't come easy. Any goal that you set out to work on, it's not going to be easy. It is going to be difficult. Number 3, support comes from the people who you least expect it to come from. Number 4, you are more capable than what you think you are. Number 5, a very cliche saying, you need the rain to get the rainbow. Not everything is going to be smooth sailing. You have to endure the shit times. You have to go through the storm. You have to push through the difficult moments because that is actually where growth and progress takes place. And you need that rain to get the fucking rainbow. Number 6, and this is something that you really need to accept. And the sooner you accept it, the sooner you can start moving forward and working on all those goals. And that is, there is no shortcuts to success. It requires hard work. It requires consistency. It requires patience, blood, sweat, and tears. I can tell you that now, but it's so worth it. Number 7, your attitude is your choice. Number 8, you are responsible for your discipline. The only way I've been successful with my 40 kilogram fat loss as well as with building my business is because I've been highly disciplined. Number 9, that's German for no, but number 9, success requires failure. My first attempt at fat loss was not successful. My second attempt at fat loss was not successful. I had several failed attempts at fat loss. Every single failed attempt taught me something though, and I took that knowledge, I implemented all of that knowledge into my successful attempt at fat loss. Same with my business. There has been multiple micro failures. Not once have I let any of those failures hold me back and stop me from proceeding. You need those failures to learn from them. So many people are scared to start anything that they are working on because they're so scared of that failure. Are you scared of failing, or are you scared of what people think of you if you fail? Don't be scared to fail because that is actually where growth takes place. Number 10, you are the creator of your environment. If you don't like where you are at, move. You are not a tree. If you hate your job and it's a toxic work environment, start applying for different jobs. If you are in a relationship which you really know that you don't want to be in, leave. Oh, but Mandy, it's easier said than done. Exactly. We go back to point number 2. Things worth having don't come easy. It is easier said than done. I know. I walked away from a 10-year relationship. I lost so much in the process. I walked away from a job that I wasn't happy at. Number 11, if you want something, work for it. This is something that has been instilled in me from a young age. My mom and dad always taught me, if we want something, we have to do a certain amount of work for it. And it's something that stuck with me over the years. Number 12, if you don't put the work in, you cannot complain about the lack of results. You cannot get frustrated if there's no progress if you are not putting the work in. Number 13 is short and sweet. Start giving more of a fuck about yourself. Number 14, be relentless when it comes to your goals. Don't give up so easy. Number 15, don't wait for change to happen. Make the change happen. As I said, you are in control of your choices. You are in control of your environment. You are in control of your attitude. You are in control of change taking place. Number 16, stop trying to please everyone. The moment you stop trying to please everyone and you start giving more of a fuck about yourself and your goals, that's where the magic happens. Number 17, walk away from things that don't feel right. Trust your gut. Number 18, delayed gratification over immediate results. Number 19, take more risks. Number 20, say no more often. When you want to say no, say no. Stop saying yes just to please people. The only person you are saying no to when you say yes to something you don't want to do is yourself. Number 21, learn to rest. Rest when you are tired. Don't give up. Number 22, you can either continue complaining about it or you can do something to change it. But complaining about it the whole time is not going to change the situation. You have to make that change. Number 23, kindness matters more than what you think. We live amongst a load of arseholes. I've seen how rude the people are to the tellers. I've seen how rude people are to waitresses and waiters. I've seen how rude people are to bar staff members. Don't be that person. Treat people the way that you want to be treated, with kindness and respect. That one is very close to my heart. I cannot stand a rude person. I cannot stand rude and unkind people. Which brings me to my next point. Point number 24, being a doos is going to get you nowhere. The moment I have someone reaching out to me in my inbox and they are rude and forceful and expect free information and help with immediate effect, it gets them nowhere. I don't respond to them, I block them. Ooh, number 25, really I want you to take note of this one. Listen to understand and don't listen to answer. There are too many people out there that listen to answer. Number 26, be more grateful. Every morning I write down a list of 5 things that I am super grateful for. If I'm feeling a bit negative, it really does help me realize that fuck it. I've grown so much over the last several years and I've got everything I ever dreamed of having. Be more grateful for what you have instead of always wishing and wanting to have more. And that doesn't mean you can't aspire to have more. It doesn't mean you can't work hard to get more. But in that very moment, take a moment to be grateful for what you have. Number 27, leave people better than what you found them. That is a big thing to me. Every time I go to the shop, I try and have a conversation with someone. If I see someone struggling or if I feel in my gut that they do need help, I will step in and do it because I always want to leave people better than what I found them. I don't want to walk away from a conversation where someone says, oh, what an arsehole. I don't want to be that person that makes someone feel worse about themselves after I've had a conversation with them. Number 28, the road to success is not sexy. We need to remove the sexiness from success because a lot of people look at successful people online and they're like, oh my goodness, it seems so easy. Or, oh, I also want to be successful because X, Y, and Z. To be successful, whether it's fat loss, whether it's business, no matter what it is, it takes hard work. It takes blood, sweat, and tears. There's days where I fucking cry myself to sleep. There's days where I've been so frustrated that I've taken my mouse and thrown it against the wall. Not a real mouse, the mouse for the computer. I've gone through multiple of those due to frustration, tech frustration, work frustration, things not coming together the way that I want them to. When I first started building my business, there was nights where I was sleeping for 1 hour, for 2 hours, for 3 hours. To get to the point where I can say I'm a little bit successful, I can tell you now, it has not been easy. I want you to set your expectations accordingly, and that's why I'm saying that we need to remove the sexiness from success, because being successful in anything that you are doing is going to require fucking hard work. Number 29, in saying that, being too hard on yourself also doesn't solve anything. You have to know when to take a step back. Number 30, there is no pot of gold at your goal weight. There's no pot of gold at success, whatever you define as success. I'm going to tell you now, everyone believes that success or your goal weight is going to bring you happiness. But I can tell you now, happiness starts now. It doesn't start when you get to a certain amount of followers on Instagram. It doesn't start when you get to a certain goal weight. It doesn't start when you get certain amount of success in business. Your happiness starts now, because I can tell you when you get to that certain goal, you're constantly going to be pushing towards another goal and another goal and another goal. And you're going to keep telling yourself, I cannot be happy until I get to X, Y, and Z. So start creating your happiness now. And that basically is point number 31 as well. Happiness starts now. It doesn't start when you reach a certain point in life. It doesn't start when you're like, oh, I'm at my goal weight, I can be happy now. No, fuck. Create your own happiness now. Number 32, you can either blame others or you can find solutions. Number 33, the only way to get through the storm is to endure it. Number 34, less thinking, more doing. A lot of the times, my brain, I think about everything, absolutely, like I overthink absolutely everything. And the more I think about things, the more I want to plot, the more I want to plan, the more I want to execute it perfectly. And a lot of the times when I overthink things, it actually stops me from doing the things. Number 35, don't let your excuses stand in the way of your success. Now again, there are valid reasons why you can't do something, and then there are excuses. Number 36, you are more than what you label yourself as. The more you tell yourself you're an emotional eater, the more you tell yourself you can't reach your goals because you always fail at 2 weeks, The more you label yourself as something, the more you are going to start believing it. The more you believe it, the less you are going to do. Stop giving yourself labels. You are creating those limiting self-beliefs. Start believing in yourself. The labels that you have created for yourself, start tearing them away. Number 37, patience is not just waiting. Patience is how you carry yourself whilst you are waiting. And number 38, things are far less complicated than what your brain is making them. Most times, more often than not, we tend to overcomplicate things. And that's pretty much a wrap for today's video. From my darts, I can see there's many of you that watch these videos that have not yet subscribed to this channel. If you can give me one gift for my birthday, if you do watch these videos and enjoy these videos, please hit the subscribe button. It helps more than what you think.